delicious Singapore hawker foods along Upper Thomson Road. Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. Today we are at Upper Thomson Road to try some delicious foods like this Yong Tau Foo and this murtabak. I don't know what this is, but it has a prata on it and some braised duck with rice. So join me as I explore Upper Thomson Road to find all the good foods here after the intro. Welcome back. How to get there? First of all, get yourself to Marymount MRT station, which is on the Circle line. You're looking for exit A. So once you get out the gantry, turn right, walk down the corridor all the way to the end. Then, at the end of the corridor, you'll see an escalator. So you turn right and get on the escalator up. And once you get on the escalator, take the escalator all the way to the top. All the way. Don't stop halfway. Take it all the way up. Right up to the top. Don't stop in the middle. Don't really. It's not a good thing to stop in the middle of an escalator. You need to get your way all the way to the top of the escalator. Then at the top of the escalator, what you do is you keep walking straight, go down the stairs, then turn right. Once you turn right, you'll be actually facing Marymount Road. After that, turn right and walk straight right until you reach the end of the MRT station. And here, you're actually at the front of the Marymount MRT station, exit A. So you turn right and keep walking along the road until you reach here, which is Upper Thomson Road, and you need to actually cross the road here to the other side. So cross here, right over to the other side, and then turn right and keep walking down the road. At the moment, they're actually building the Upper Thomson MRT station here, so it's a bit busy, but you just keep walking down until you see this overhead bridge. Walk past the overhead bridge, and once you walk past the overhead bridge, you'll see the bus stop. At the bus stop, which is the opposite Shun Fu Estate bus stop, you need to take bus 167 or 980. Yes, 167 and or 980, and this bus you need to sit it for 13 bus stops. Yes, so you're going to actually travel from one end of Upper Thomson Road right to the other end. And how you know when to stop is, as you're traveling, you'll notice that towards the end of the trip, you will go past this bridge or this overhead highway. So you'll be passing under the overhead highway, and after you pass that, you press the button to alight, and you actually stop at this bus stop here, which is the before Springleaf Road bus stop. Remember, you took bus 167 or 980 to come to this bus stop, and it was 13 bus stops away. So once you get down from the bus, you turn right and walk straight down that direction. Follow the flow of the traffic until you reach the traffic light, then you turn right. In the future, if you want to come here, they're actually building an MRT station right over there, which is the Springleaf MRT station. So in the future, if you want to come here to eat, it'll be much easier, but you may need to wait a few years for them to complete the MRT station. This is the Thomson line, so many more years before it's completed. But in the meantime, if you want to come here, you have to take the bus and you need to cross the road over here at the traffic light. Once you cross the road, immediately in front of you will be a row of shop houses, and at the corner here, immediately right, the first stall is this place called Springleaf Prata Place, and here they sell prata, and there's actually air conditioning inside and also seatings on the outside, and at night time they will open up more seatings on the outside. But this is Springleaf Prata House, and what they do here is prata in an interesting way. So here's the counter. So first thing is you want to place your order at the counter, make a payment, and then sit down. Then they will deliver the prata to you. The first item I ordered from their shop is called a mini ultimate murtabak. So it's actually basically your normal murtabak, but inside there with different types of filling. You first of all have cheese, mushroom, onion, tandoori chicken. Yes, tandoori chicken. I think this item here was actually made one day with all the scraps they have remainder, but somehow they made something very interesting. Then this one here, they called it plaster blaster, and it's actually also something very unique that I haven't tried before at the prata shop, and very interesting, and I quite like it. So first of all, the plaster blaster cost me $5.50. What you have at the bottom there is of course a prata, then you have ham, and then you have a poached egg, and then you have a cheese sauce on top of it. This one here is totally interesting. When you bite into it, there is multiple textures that place in your mouth with also multiple tastes. It just makes me happy eating it. You get the texture of the poached egg together with the ham, and then you have the crispiness of the prata. Then you also have the taste of the cheese mixed together with the egg yolk, and then you have the taste of the ham, and then with the prata. Oh, so confusing but so delicious. And then you also have this mini ultimate murtabak. Inside there is moist and cheesy. It's very interesting murtabak. The cheese makes it very filling, and then you have it with crispy outer layer, and then the curry you eat together with this is a thick fish curry. Totally interesting pratas here. They also have a normal pratas if you want to try, but I would recommend you to come in to try all their unique different pratas. And let's just keep walking further down the row of shop houses, and let's see what other food that we can find along this row of shop houses, which is along Upper Thomson Road, almost towards the end of Upper Thomson Road, starting to be nearing to Sembawang Road. And just a reminder, in the future they're building an MRT station here called Springleaf MRT station, so in the future it'll be much easier to get here. And one of the shops along this row of shop houses is this shop called Suki Duck Rice. Here they sell braised duck, and you can see either duck with rice, porridge or noodles, and you also have your braised duck together with an egg, hard-boiled egg, or together with tofu, tau pok, tau kwa. Okay, so you can have that, but what I did was I just had it simple. I just have it just a simple duck rice. This duck rice cost me $4. Let's talk about the rice. The rice here is good. It has a nice firm texture to it, and then they pour the sauce on the rice. The sauce is a nice savory duck sauce that they pour on the duck, which is delicious. Goes very well with the rice, complements the rice very well. Then you have the duck meat The duck meat has a nice duck flavor to eat, boneless, which is easy to eat, and goes very well with the rice with the sauce on top. And then they also give you a side of soup. This soup, also very good, is a nice herbal soup that goes very well together with the rice. Overall, surprisingly, out in an out of the way place, there is a pretty decent, pretty good duck rice, and this is it. And let's just keep walking further down along the shop houses until we reach the end here. At the end of these shop houses, there is another place that is quite famous along this stretch of road, and the name of this place is called Ampang Yong Tau Foo. They sell here Hakka Ampang Yong Tau Foo, and they sell it in this little shop. This is the dish. It cost me $4 without the rice. I think rice is probably another 50 cents. So this is the rice eaten together with their Yong Tau Foo, with the normal chili and sweet sauce. And here is the items you have here. One thing I must say is they do give you lots and lots of vegetables, which is good, and it's also quite filling for you, which is good. And then all the Yong Tau Foo items are covered with a sweet and savory starchy sauce. And when you taste this starchy sauce, the starchy sauce somehow, for me, it tastes like concentrated Yong Tau Foo essence that they put it into the sauce. That is really good. And then this piece of tofu also has a very nice and dense firmness to it that you don't get from those tofu that you get from factory made. And all the other items also done very well, goes very well with the starchy sauce and also the chili and sweet sauce. Everything done very well. A very filling, a very yummy meal, very good Yong Tau Foo. And lastly, thank you for joining me for my food adventure here today along Upper Thomson Road. I hope you enjoyed this adventure here, because I surely did enjoy eating all the delicious food. And please do me a favor, please help me by liking my video, sharing my video, and subscribing to my channel. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it if you do. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next food adventure. Until then, bye bye.